Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jenny and this is the Darkest Light Oracle. We are going to be doing a reading for the sign of Cancer. So if you have sun, moon, or rising sign in Cancer, there may be a message in here for you today. You will also want to take a look at the description box as well. If you've been thinking of getting a reading with me, I do have a coupon code in there for $10 off of one of the Zoom meeting readings. So it is good until August 22nd, 2024. So take a look if you want to get a reading there. So let's go ahead and see what kind of messages are coming out in our cards today. So we've got the moon, the queen of the moon, the high priestess, and the queen of wands showing up in our past here. So it looks like there was some sort of situation where you really just had to feel your way through. We've got the moon here paired with the high priestess. So this has everything to do with really just trusting your intuition and going wherever it is that you're feeling led. The moon card has a lot to do with the subconscious. It also has to do with shining the light on a situation. And I feel like this high priestess, she also has to do with, seeing behind the veil. So there was definitely something here that maybe you didn't know. And I feel like you might have found it out because we've got the high priestess here. But with that, we've got this Queen of Wands energy here. So you were creating something on a very high level, something that I feel like you were really excited about. And so you had all this courageous, fiery energy really pushing you forward. Even though you didn't have all the details, you were just like, I'm going to go for it anyways. So I feel like this is the type of energy that you embodied. Either that or you had a friend that helped you. That would be a fire sign. So those fire signs are going to be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I'm feeling like it's probably you though that really had that energy that pushed through. So now in our futures or in our present spot, we've got the Four of Pentacles, the Magician, and the King of Pentacles. So we're really kind of taking all of that fiery energy from our past and we are making it stable now. We've got this King of Pentacles, right? So he is all about abundance. He is about making things grow. So in the past where maybe you were taking actions to get it started and get it created, now you're taking actions to make sure that it is stable and that it lasts a long time. So with that, paired with that, we've got the Magician, and the Magician is really about once again, about creating things, about manifesting things, but he also is an alchemist. So whatever is happening with this situation, I have a feeling that it is going to look very different in a few months. Because right now you're really just transforming it into something else. That being said, we've got this Four of Pentacles, and this has to do with insecurities. So even though you're trying to make something stable, I feel like either there's something that is making you insecure with all of this, or it is making you hold on to something very tight. And so being as it's pentacles, it could have to do with money. So maybe you're saving money, right? Maybe whatever it is that you need to do, you're going to need more money in the future to get it to keep going. And so you're saving money. It could be like maybe you're saving your energy, or something like that. But there's something that you're holding on to, or something that is making you feel insecure right now. So we're going to go ahead, Cancer, and we are going to take a couple of challenge cards to see here what your challenges are going to be. Because I feel like we've got some very interesting energy. That's too many cards. Too many cards fell out. So we've got one. So the challenge, yeah, it is a job. The challenge is that there's a new opportunity here. So either you started a new job, or you're about to start a new job, or you've got some sort of, financial opportunity or job opportunity that's really good. And that's going to be a challenge. Something about it is going to be a challenge. It may be that you're feeling insecure about this job, or something about it you're not feeling very secure about. And I feel like recognition is going to be a challenge, because that fell out here as well. And also maybe travel, because we've got a horse here. So traveling for this job could be a challenge for you, being recognized for it, or even just recognizing yourself, like that you've put in a lot of work to get this far. Those are going to be your challenges. So those are interesting challenges, Cancer. Let's go ahead and take some guidance here and see what kind of guidance Spirit has for you. This card is jumping out. It is the Strength card. So we've got a couple. I'm going to take all of them since they kind of fell out. Oh, yes. Yeah, they all definitely go together. So we've got Strength, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Wands. So number one, you have to have the courage to make this happen, right? You've already put in all of this work. Like in the past, you were gung-ho for this. Like you really wanted to go ahead and do this. And now you're at this spot where it's seeming like it's really slowed down. And honestly, it could have completely stalled out at this point. So you've got to have the courage to keep pushing this through. And there's also an element of healing here as well. So if there's something that, like this insecurities card showed up, if there's some sort of insecurities that you're feeling, maybe it's time to examine that. If it is like an emotional insecurity, maybe it's time to examine that and maybe heal from it. Maybe it's showing up so that it can show you an area where you can grow. So the other thing is, this kind of goes with this Strength card, because this Nine of Swords is really all about the things that keep you up at night, right? Your thoughts like swirling around in your head, keeping you up at night. Like you have to kind of, change your thoughts a little bit to a more positive area, right? Instead of thinking of all the things that could go wrong, maybe start thinking of all the things that could go right. But there's something here that it's kind of warning you about, is to not go down that path because it's not helping you. And then this King of Wands, it is telling you to go for it, right? If there is something here, some sort of action that you need to take, it's really time to take that action and embody this King of Wands energy and go for it. So the King of Wands is all fiery energy. He is the match to this Queen of Wands. So you've got to get that energy back again. Find a way to muster it up and continue to push this forward so that it doesn't feel so stuck. So, very interesting reading, Cancer. So I hope that you got some sort of guidance or clarification out of that. If you did, you can like, comment, subscribe if you have not subscribed, and let me know. So we are also going to go ahead and do an extended reading for this. So if you looked in the description box, you may have seen a link there for the extended reading. If you click it, it will take you to Vimeo where you can buy it. but we are going to be taking a look at a few things. So number one, we're going to see a potential future outcome for this. So we're going to take some cards for that to see what the outcome is going to be. And then there's a couple of cards talking about insecurities. So I want to go ahead and take a couple of cards to kind of clarify that and maybe help you out a little bit with overcoming that. So I'm feeling just one card for that. And then these challenges. I feel like these are really interesting challenges. So I want to take a couple of cards there to help you to navigate those challenges. All right. So Cancer, if you want to go ahead and join me in that extended reading, then you can click the link and I will see you there. Bye.